Well, I am just flabbergasted at tonight's new Nick episodes. Well, where to begin? Okay. Well, there was no new iCarly tonight, but excusable. That show's established enough. They can come out with a new episode of iCarly whenever they feel like it. Uh, so that's fine. So, new big time rush. And this one, as a songwriter, this one I found particularly interesting. It was songwriting's all about just doing it, and it was great. Now the feuding that's gone the way of the Kendall Joe relationship. It's getting redundant, but at the Palmwoods where the other side of the story was taking place, that was much more entertaining. Of course, it involved Camille doing great as both the Kung Fu Ninja and the spa lady. I know you're just gonna say, well, I'm just a big fan of Aaron. Well, yeah. As I wrote in my song, I'm behind her till the end. I don't know, even though I don't know where this show is going, but it was a good one, a good episode. And I kind of think Katie wanting to be the manager is getting old too, but whatever. On to Victorious. Wow, that one was super. Uh, just the first few lines told you something. Which would you rather lose, the internet or your foot? And they said foot. Just goes to show we're in a generation where we take the internet for granted. I mean, I grew up without it, but to live without it today requires a lot of creativity. Then, you got, the ditzy cat and the arrogant Trina bursting into the room, the war of embarrassment between Tori and Trina, that already got the show off to a good start, and then it went to the theme song, and right there I knew I was in for a ride. Uh, there was the plot of the producing and the plot of the fixing cars. Both great, and I wonder why Jade didn't catch those girls eyeing Beck. Well, I guess Jade was busy shooting the movie, so. But anyway, it was a super cool episode of Victorious, if not the best ever. And yeah, that's how Dan Schneider's shows go. They just keep getting better and better. Okay, so True Jackson VP, I went into it thinking, okay, this will be a mediocre episode. And why does this have to be the last show in the order? And hold that thought, I'll get to more on that later. But wasn't mediocre. What we had were these excellent guest actors, and I'm thinking, wow, who are these people? And then they took the show off on their whole own tangent. It was like watching a whole different show. You know what they should do? They should make a spin-off with these characters. If they do, that will be the best thing this show True Jackson VP ever gave us. In fact, that might not be what they're planning to do, but logically, they must be planning to do that. I mean, why else would they make an episode like this where a group of people, not from the regular cast, takes the show off on their own tangent, making a show of their own within a show. I mean, I was just super impressed. Now, so great night. Wow. Awesome. But let's get back to this last order in the episode. I've complained before that my least favorite of the Nickelodeon shows is the last in the lineup, and you can say, well, that's just my opinion. Well, okay, maybe so. I invite you to do this. Do some replies to this video, post some comments, giving me the order in which you like these 4 shows. iCarly, Big Time Rush, True Jackson, and Victorious. Give me the order in which you like them. If True Jackson is honestly your favorite show, then say so. If it's not honestly your favorite show, don't say it is just to annoy me. But I remember when True Jackson was still a relatively new show, there were certain nights where there would be a new iCarly, followed by a new True Jackson, followed by a new Mermaids. This was when the Mermaids were still around, and we would get a new iCarly, True Jackson, and Mermaids in that order. And iCarly was the main event, but the Mermaids were a nice dessert to end the night. You know, I'd watch iCarly, it was fantastic. I'd endure and sit through True Jackson just waiting for those Mermaids to end the night well. But enough said on that. Next week we've got that video game movie with Jeanette and Jerry, which, get ready. These two are about to emerge from Miranda's shadows. Not that Jeanette hasn't already, but that should be interesting to watch. Kids' Choice Awards coming up. Why isn't Victorious nominated for Best Show? But the good thing, Victoria is nominated for Best Female Actor. And of course, we know Justin Bieber will win the Male Actor Award. And Best Athletes and all that, I don't really care about. And Musical Group. I'm torn between who I want to win, Big Time Rush and Lady Antebellum. Since I'm a country fan, Lady Antebellum is a great, but, you know, I like Big Time Rush, too. So, what can I say? Well, awesome night. I got more than I bargained for. I hope you enjoy tonight. And until next week, till next time, farewell.